Sang along every time it came
Your Country,
home.
103.9 KGRT, one of my favorites from Scotty McCreery and Damn Straight.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. downtown Las Cruces.
That's right. It is time for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. By the way, I will be out broadcasting live this Saturday morning starting at 9 o'clock at the Farmers and Crafts Market. So stop by and say hi if you can. Now, our question of the day for today is very, well, not quite so simple because it's about sleep. A recent survey found that 38% of Americans need some kind of background noise to fall asleep. This is especially true for Gen Z, with nearly 50% of them saying that they can't sleep without some kind of sound. But millennials and Gen X aren't far behind. According to that survey, 41% of millennials and 40% of Gen Xers said they need some kind of sound to be able to get to sleep right there. And why is that? Well, basically the constant pinging and ringing and buzzing of devices that fill their day. White noise could be a powerful sleep aid. Now, it's not just white noise. In fact, I was having a conversation in our group chat, family group chat, my fire team group chat, about listening to different types of noise, not just white noise, but blue noise, green noise, different things like that to help you sleep. And I know that my dad would fall asleep just watching TV or listening to the TV. And I can't do that because the light bothers me, but I do have trouble sleeping. So I'm looking for advice right here. Do you need something to help you sleep, or what's your secret to getting to sleep? Is it something like, working hard all day and being tired at the end of the day? I heard that helps out a lot. Also, glass of milk, maybe a grilled cheese sandwich. I don't know. Is it podcast, or you fall asleep listening to the TV or listening to the radio? I would appreciate that one. Well, not in the mornings. That would be bad. You got to make sure you get to work. But yeah, what is it that you use to get to sleep, or if you need something? Basically, our question is, do you need something to help you get to sleep? And what is that? Because I'm looking for some advice. Every once in a while, I need to get to sleep, and it just doesn't happen sometimes. I'll just stay awake for a long time. Like, I'll be really tired, sitting down, doing some work, and I go, oh, okay, I'm going to go to bed. And as soon as I lay down, like eyes wide open, counting, imaginary things on the ceiling. Yeah, maybe I was just too tired at those times. But I'm looking for your answers for, do you need something to help you sleep? 575-523-KGRT is the number. You can go ahead and call in, text in, or we are live on our social media pages, so go ahead and leave your comments down below as well. And let's see, somebody just texted in, sometimes running a fan works for me. Yeah, a little bit of that kind of noise or that buzz back there, I can see that. Somebody else just texted in and said, I put on sounds of thunderstorms to help me sleep. I have tried that. I've tried some lo-fi stuff and mainly podcasts, but I think that's just not good for my anxiety about today's world. Anyway, let me know your answers to our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. Okay, exclusivity on our social media pages right there. Kind of a little rambled on a little bit there because I do actually suffer from, I don't want to call it insomnia at times, but there are times when I just cannot get to sleep. It's not about being comfortable or anything else like that, or not being tired. I will be tired. I will be yawning. I will be, falling asleep basically in my chair sometimes when I'm doing some work on the computer or watching some stuff. And as soon as I lay down, eyes wide open type of thing. So I thought this survey was very interesting because I have tried different things to help me go to sleep. I've tried the white noise thing, somewhat distracting, oddly enough. I do listen to mostly podcasts before I go to sleep. Sometimes some weird things because the voices just help me go to sleep. That may have something to do with falling asleep on my grandparents' house when all the family was around, because they get pretty loud. Anyway, what is your secret, right, to getting to sleep? Do you need something to help you get to sleep? Because I'm open for suggestions at this point. Go ahead and let me know your answers by calling them in or texting them in at 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, leave your comments down below if you want. And right now, let's go ahead and check out and see what's going on in and around the world today. Of course, Let's see. We got Ben Affleck purchased an ultra-private Los Angeles mansion to avoid the paparazzi. Make sure you have your fire insurance, sir. Also, Louis Vuitton has unveiled a new lobster-shaped bag. It never ceases to amaze me what these fashion people would come up with. But yes, this unique piece has pincers, legs, and antennae. It is becoming a standout among fashion enthusiasts, and only $18,000. Wow, what a bargain. Let's see. Consumers are set to spend a record $6.5 billion on jewelry for this Valentine's Day. Yeah, that's a lot of money. And I think I may have mentioned this. Crayola is reintroducing retired shades like dandelion, blizzard blue, mulberry orange, red, violet blue, and a whole bunch of others. Parents believe these colors aid in creativity and child development. I think my parents said that all of those colors aided in losing more crayons. I've lost more crayons than I can count, that is for sure. And Pizza Hut Japan has upgraded their ramen pizza. The pie is topped with pork back fat, cabbage, chashu pork, and thick noodles. The $18 pizza is described as heavy and flavorful and resembles a mound of ramen with a cheesy twist. And, noodles on top of a pizza crust, that's carbs on carbs. But I can appreciate some of the pork in there. Would be pretty interesting. I would never try it, but I'll maybe I'll try it once. At least once. Yeah. Once again, we are looking for your answers for our question of the day today, because according to a survey, it found that 38% of Americans need some background noise to fall asleep, especially for Gen Zers at 50% and Gen Xers at 41%. So what do you use to help you fall asleep? Or do you even need anything to help you fall asleep? Because some people can just like lay down and boom, they're out. Boom, just like that. So do you need anything to help you sleep? And what would that be? Because I am looking for suggestions because I need to get more sleep, apparently. So, yeah, let me know your answers for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. And don't forget, I'll be broadcasting out there live on Saturday morning at about 9 o'clock. Stop by and say hi.